You know what is right? How good fucking Juria looks. Holy shit.
You can tell me what you want, but it's all lies. Knock knock, who's there? It's your whole life. I'm a new bitch, actually.
Where the fuck is Hinata? What's up, Alpha Links? It's Chain Reactions. It's XG. Something ain't right. Since it's a premiere, I'll stop it once or twice to avoid copyright blocks, but we'll try to hold commentary until the second playthrough. Let's go.
Something ain't right. You've been acting funny lately. You ain't got a lie. Got me out here looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't take it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. I feel you creeping. I don't need to be right there, boy. The way you're moving, things you're doing just ain't fair, boy. Now every time I call your name, the way you answer ain't the same. Yeah, I figured you out, boy.
Coco.
You really think that you're the one who could be running game over me? Why are you standing there playing dumb?
Ooh, I can tell we're about to build up somewhere. So the first stop is going to be celebrating that we got Coco and Jurin vocals. Yes, ladies.
Yeah, boy, the way you're moving, things you're doing just ain't fair, boy. Now every time I call your name, the way you answer ain't the same. Yeah, I figured you out, boy. Why you really think that you're the one who could be running game over me? Why are you standing there playing dumb? When I know something ain't right. You've been acting funny lately. You ain't got a lie.
Hey.
Got me out here looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't take it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Hey.
Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right.
You know what is right? How good fucking Juria looks. Holy shit. What was I even gonna come back and say? I don't remember. Oh, the choreography. We got, first off, Juria, the vocals, the control, incredible as always. We got heel kicks. We got the little side heel kick. We do a little bit of skipping, it looks like. Yo, this shit is a bop.
When I know something ain't right.
Hey,
You've been acting funny lately. You ain't got a lie.
I love the walks.
Got me out here
Here we go.
looking crazy.
Yes,
What you
heels.
tryna hide? Baby, I can't take it. You can't take it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. 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 Something ain't right.
Hey.
I know something ain't right. Boy, I put you in the spotlight. You can tell me what you want, but it's all lies. Knock knock, who's there? It's your whole life. I'm a new bitch, actually one time. XO, love me good. Read you like an open book. Test me, I wish you would. You must be crazy. Why do you really think that you're the one who could be running game over me? Why are you standing there playing dumb? When I know something ain't right.
Hey.
You've been acting funny lately. You ain't got a lie.
Okay.
Got me out here looking crazy. What you tryna hide? Baby, I
kess.
can't take it. You can't take it. Something ain't right. I know something ain't right. 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 I know something ain't right. What?
I'll go back through and talk about the powers and stuff. I was gonna wait. Whew. All right, I'm too tired for this.
Something ain't right.
Hey.
I know something ain't right. 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 I know something ain't right.
Hey,
What
hops.
goes around comes back around.
Harvey, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna look at you in the eyes? Hey. Hey. Hey! Fuck it up. Ooh. Am I just being greedy? Yeah, I am. That was a full-length song. I can't complain. I want to, but I can't. Quick thoughts. It was fun. It had humor to it. Obviously, they were serving as they do. I did see tweets about how it reminded people of TGIF. I see that because, and shout out to L on Twitter because I was talking to them about, I hadn't heard it, but they were talking about how we got vocals from jurin, and that was very, very nice, and also that it's got that house feel to it. I don't know if I would say it's like TGIF, except that it's in that broad kind of, I could see it in a club, and there's like, you know, there's a little runway walk moments in both and stuff like that, but this seems a little less, maybe a little less niche than TGIF and a little less experimental, both in the video and in the song, because TGIF was weird and I loved it so much. But the video for that was much weirder, much more experimental, and I think that the song itself also was a little more specific to an audience that I feel like it should have been bigger than it was. But this, I think, is a little more with a broader range of appeal, if that makes sense. So we'll listen back through. We'll talk about some of the powers it looks like. Some of them were clear, some of them I'm not sure about, so let me know if people know. I saw this picture already, so I thought maybe telekinesis, or maybe just levitation. And then obviously Hinata playing around over there, giant. Coco I'm a little confused about. I'm thinking maybe controlling stuff. Maybe keeping things in the air, and we'll see some other stuff later. She's, I think, is speed. Teleportation, obvious. Pretty sure mind control. Or maybe it's just, those are just people that buy into the my agenda, and they just know, we'll do as she says. And I like that we go in with the vocals over a stripped down version of the instrumental leading into it. I think that's very dope. It's a nice little escalation to start it. And I think Jurin can see either the past or the future. Hey, okay, we're gonna let Maya walk through with this fucking serve. How you gonna get any work done in that office? Beautiful. Ooh. You would never know. You would never know. If this is your first thing, you would never know that that is the rapper that is. You would have no idea. Same thing with Maya, to be honest. Whatever Maya is doing at any given moment in any given song or video, you would never know she does the other things she does. But, I love hearing Coco. I love that tone. It sounds amazing. She's got a great texture. Okay. This is fucking dope. So at first I thought she caught this guy filming her, and then she like made him grow or something, but I'm thinking maybe she was just lifting him. Yo, I can't get over how fucking cool that look is. And then, of course, we have to remind the people. I don't think enough people talk about Jurin, and maybe that's just because I don't think people talk enough about any of them, but I definitely don't think that people talk enough about Jurin being... I consider her... She's definitely... I was saying this on Twitter also, that I consider her to be... At any given moment, she's easily top 2 or 3 in terms of rapping skill and dancing. I think she might be the best dancer, but obviously there are a lot of really great moments from people. But I think at any given moment, Jurin is at the top in those categories, and obviously in looks, she's a literal model. And then we get vocal Jurin here too, which we've gotten a little bit of before, but I think people just think of her as a rapper like Coco, so it's really, really dope to see the other side of them. And also just the different tones that they bring, because they're not trying to sound like each other, they're not trying to sound like anybody else. You just have all these people with different sounds, different tones, different skill sets, and they could just use them, mix and match very creatively. That's one thing that say what you want about Simon and X Galax, that's one thing they're really, really good at, I think, is they know great ways to compose these songs, to use everybody, which is going to lead me into my one complaint about this song. Where the fuck is Hinata, other than being hilariously small or comically gigantic? Because I feel like she doesn't have a lot here, or at least if she does, it's background stuff. I think that's kind of weird. And I think... Oh, I love Juria's voice. So it looks like that's definitely Jurin knowing, I guess it's the future, or maybe it's both, but it's definitely Jurin knowing, and we got both powers here. It's Jurin knowing that Juria is about to teleport in, driving out of control, and Juria is surprised that she's like, whoa, what just happened? But Jurin knew where to stop, where to turn, where the car was going to stop. So that is a clear demonstration of their powers, but Juria sounds amazing. Yes. And then we get, you know, we get knees lifted, we get little kicks, we get little skips, we get some side heel swings, all about it. Come on. Hey. Yes. And there's just a joyfulness, there's just a fun here, because that's the kind of song this is. This is the kind of song you play at a club, you play at a party, it gets you moving, it gets you dancing. It's supposed to be fun. I'll talk a little at the end though. The lyrics are a little bit heavier than that, which I also think is really, really dope. Look at her. Come on. I said it in the Undefeated performance video. This is the diva Juria that I first saw in the X Gene performance video, where she's feeling herself. She knows how good she looks. She knows you know, etc. Love it. So happy. Hey. Yep. I love that line. Knock knock, who's there? It's your whole life. I was a little confused. I don't know. She has the telekinesis. She's keeping the basket floating. So maybe she was making herself float with telekinesis, not with levitation. I'm not super clear on that. Hey. You can tell me what you want, but it's all lies. Yep. Knock knock, who's there? It's your whole life. Hey. I don't do 3 checks only one time. Tell him. Hey. And this video just finds multiple opportunities for Maya to just serve a nice runway walk. It must be crazy. Hey. Whew. Super speed, it looks like. Hey. Love it. Kick, yes. Walk, Hey. I like the transitions. Hey. I just can't. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Why aren't you looking at her eyes? What's wrong with you? Because I can't find them. Hey, Chisa. And then here we get some really nice background work. I think it's mostly from here on out for this last, like, not quite a third, but this last chunk of the song. I think it's Juria and Chisa doing a lot of the background work. I don't know if Hinata is in there at all, but I definitely feel like I hear their voices. And look at Hinata. She is serving the looks and the poses. I'm missing her actual getting some moments to shine. She was prominent in a couple of the choreo parts. I feel like she's just kind of not. It's almost like a step back from seeing her get more and more time over the last several releases. So that is a little. Maybe I'm being greedy, but that does feel a little disappointing. Tell him. Hey. Okay. Yes. Hey. Love it. Footwork. Walk it out, Hinata. I love it. It's definitely a good time. I do have that one complaint about Hinata, but what I also think is really dope is that this is a narrative thematic shift in the actual lyrics and in the song title. This is obviously more of the kind of song that you're talking about a relationship. You're talking about who's running game on me. You must be crazy. Something ain't right. You don't have to lie. I know something's not right. You've been acting funny. So this is a huge shift from what we've been getting a lot of between the tapes and the second wave of tapes, which was all about haters pretty much, and talking about haters and acknowledging haters and all that stuff. And then Undefeated was a lot of, it was a lot of bluster, and it was a lot of confidence, which made sense. It was, a video game hype song. And then Woke Up was obviously just a lot of shit talking, a lot of attitude. So to shift and have a song that's about romantic relationship, romantic interest, that kind of a real world kind of problem, not I'm a rapper, artist, people are talking shit kind of problem, but this is something that's relatable, it's real, it's a grounded topic in a fun dance song, which is something that you do see a little more in like some Western songs. Sometimes you'll hear like a club song, you'll hear something like, this is a banger, and then you listen to the lyrics and it's like, oh, it's kind of it's kind of a bummer. So I like that a lot. I think that's a really cool shift. I think that is yet another demonstration of their range, that they, again, just range with the sounds. It's obviously almost couldn't be more different from Woke Up. I do wish, though, just to have that difference be even more stark, is that if they didn't have Harvey rap in the little bit, because it wasn't even a lot, it wasn't many lines, it felt like they still felt like they needed to have rap in there, which I don't think you did. It was good and everything. I just think it would have been cool to go from all rap Woke Up to no rap Something Ain't Right. But That's me being picky. I do think it's a valid complaint that Hinata was not prominent enough, but I'm just being picky saying that I kind of wish that they gave Harvey more of a vocal moment so that we could have a total shift. Like, topic, scene, mood, video, color palette, literally 100% 180 difference from that. But it was a really good time. I like that. I let me know what the powers, if you think. I'm a little confused about Cocona and Harvey. I think everybody else kind of makes sense. They didn't show Chisa like running fast, but the typing, unless her magic power is at admin skills. She can get a job faster than any of them. So yeah, but the looks are really cool. The looks were fun. It kind of blends the alien, like Harvey's glasses look very alien, but you've also got kind of the fun, vibrant colors, the interesting stuff, that sort of almost Club Kid kind of style and reference, and we're blending a lot of the things. You know, these designs are kind of that like bubbly, vibrant thing that we've seen in other releases, so that feels really cool. I could also see in the choreography that obviously the TGIF similarities, just because you have that kind of electro dance house vibe. We have the runway moments, which TGIF is great for, but also in the lightness and the joy, I'm getting a little bit of new dance, and also the color where we're doing like natural light, we're blocking traffic, we're interrupting an office. That feels like new dance, which was a really down-to-earth video concept, you know, with them in locations that weren't like elaborate space sets and stuff. So I think that's really fun. I feel like it's a callback to a couple other things. It takes a lot of cool references. I do think this is a lot of fun, and I also like that the lyrics are not just "we're dope, here's our skills, you wish you were us," etc., etc. It's more true to what I consider XG's very strong R&B influence and roots. This is the kind of lyric, this is the kind of tone of a song that you would get in some of those. And I don't mean the sound, obviously the sound isn't very R&B, but the lyrics, the "baby I can't take it, who's running game on me, you must be crazy," that is to me, that's true to the sort of essence and the soul that I feel like R&B has lent to XG generally. I think this was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Shout out to XG for showing crazy range, not following all the trends. You know, we have another full-length song, which is incredible. You know, I complain and cry like a little baby every time I hear a song that's under 3 minutes. So I think that's really excellent. I'm excited to see what else they do. You never know. You literally never know. How would you have thought you'd go from Woke Up to this? We know that they can, but it just shows so much. Let me know if other people agree with me about Hinata being, unfortunately, a little underutilized, let's say, vocally, especially after the Losing You cover. Like, I thought we were gonna get a lot more Hinata moving forward. She was also a focal point in Woke Up, doing the Woke Up looking like this part, and she was very prominent in the video. And then she had some moments here where it was almost like she was the star of the video. So let me know what people think about that. Let me know what you think about the other stuff I said, if you agree, disagree, etc. ALPHAZ, like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. Most of my videos are watched. It's like 70 to 80%. Most of my videos are watched by people that are not subscribed to me. So people are just watching and they're like, eh. So if you if you enjoyed it, if you want to see more XG or anything else, please do consider commenting and subscribing. That helps. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers on my channel, and I literally can't do it without you subscribing. So please consider that. Talk to me in the comments. I'd love to talk to you about this, and until next time, stay fresh.